LeAnna Beat, and this is my little segment of the show on Your Hour that we do every Monday, and it's about real estate. And this is my second show, and this is my first guest.
Hi, LeAnna.
Hi. This is Erik Maybee, and he is a home inspector and does a lot of my home inspections. And so we're going to talk a little bit about home inspections and fall maintenance. Because one of the things that you do is you have a nice big van that says Maybee Home Inspections. You pull that up to the house, and what's the first thing that you look at?
One of the first things I look at is usually, as I'm walking up, I'm just getting a general feel for for the home. I'm looking at the landscaping,
And you're not looking at the pretty flowers.
Not generally looking at the flowers.
Okay.
But we were talking before this came on, one of the biggest things we see, and one of the most common things we can see that any homeowner should be able to spot, is positive drainage or negative drainage around the home. One of the nice things that any homeowner can do, one of the greatest things to protect their investment is work
Cheap.
on cheap. Yeah, it's just wheelbarrow and back labor.
I've done it. You just keep putting dirt around the perimeter of your home.
Foundation, yeah.
And then how high does that dirt need to be? Because I've seen people do it and they put it too high.
Well, we want to keep it at least 2 inches away from any wood material.
Okay.
So we don't want to put it up past the foundation.
Because of termites.
Because of termites. And we also water rot and any moisture issues. So the biggest thing is we don't want it to touch any wood to soil contact.
Okay.
But we still want it to slope away. Ideally, we want to have 6 foot of positive drainage, meaning a 2-inch drop in 6 foot.
Okay. And so that means it goes away from the house.
That's correct. As it's raining, we don't water.
And it doesn't want to go towards your neighbor's house.
Right.
You want it to go somewhere else.
Yeah,
so,
we want to, if there's 2 homes next to each other and they're relatively the same height, we kind of want to create what they call a swell, and that diverts the water in front or the back of the home.
Okay. So once you've gotten past the perimeter of the house, what else do you look for?
Once I get past the drainage, I just do a general walk around the outside and make sure there's no ivy on the home, especially wood.
And ivy creates?
Ivy holds in moisture and it allows insects as well. It's an entry point of the home.
So my insurance company didn't allow me to keep my ivy because it was a fire hazard. Because once it catches on fire, the whole house goes up.
Absolutely. The other item is just looking at the general condition of the wood, making sure all surfaces are painted and we've got a good caulked seal, meaning around windows, doors, edging and stuff like that.
And then we go up to what?
Then we go from there to the gutters. Yeah.
The gutters.
The gutters, yeah. We're into a season where the leaves are starting to fall off the trees, and so we want to keep those clean. Again, the best way to keep a foundation from moving is to maintain positive drainage and also keep the water away. If the gutters are full, water's going to enter.
Right. So then it just
basement
falls off the gutter, and then it goes into
right
where you have a little divot, and then it goes right into your house, and then you end up with water in your basement. Yeah,
That's correct.
Have we ever seen that before?
Oh, we see it all the time, don't we?
So you do have some pictures for us.
We do. These are actually not really pertaining to what we were just talking about. This was just some mold on the wall, on a door, sorry. And I was able to see that with just a common flashlight.
Okay.
You really couldn't see it until you shined the flashlight on it. And this is something any homeowner could do if they're concerned about possible mold or anything like that. One of the things they could do is just take a flashlight and shine it along the wall. If we start seeing fuzzy material like that, it's an indication that we've got something going on.
Okay. This is a light?
A light socket, yeah.
In a closet.
Yeah. So, can you imagine opening a closet door, and this has got no windows to it, and grabbing that to turn that pull chain on? Wouldn't that be a shock?
Well, I'm afraid it would also light the clothes on fire pretty quickly as well.
It definitely is it's a safety and fire hazard for sure.
Okay. And a pretty easy fix. We're talking about $10, $15 fix.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, those light fixtures are $3, so
yeah,
ace.
Okay.
This was actually a boiler. The picture's kind of facing
sideways.
the wrong way, but that's what they call an octopus. The reason I took that picture was that those little white flakes are actually what they would consider old asbestos insulation. One of the things probably the worst thing a homeowner could do is start pulling something off if they didn't know what it was.
Right.
That just made all that asbestos airborne,
right,
if it was asbestos.
And it gets into your lungs and is cancer causing.
and every tenant after that.
So those are the things that we kind of look for on the exterior of the home. And then
Yeah.
you also look at things like how well do the doors shut and
Right. We go through, make sure windows open, in a bedroom, at least one window should open in case of fire.
so if somebody wants to do an inspection on their house, it doesn't even have to be on the market. You could just come over and do an inspection for somebody just to give them an idea.
Right. We actually just started doing what they call maintenance inspections. And those are where we're just really looking for routine maintenance on the home. It's not as quite in depth as a normal real estate transaction home inspection. And what we're doing there is we're coming through and looking and giving the homeowner advice on how to keep their home in serviceable mode or
Right, especially for
working.
new homeowners, they get a house and they're
Yeah.
like, oh, well, this is what I think I have to do. And then they realize,
Right.
oh, I didn't clean the gutters for 3
Gutters,
years.
right. Or, negative drainage. I think 99% of the homes we look at have negative drainage.
Right,
And
it's, just put dirt around the perimeter of your house.
yeah,
It's a very good thing to do.
One of the cheapest investments that cost you, usually homeowners, the most,
Yeah.
long term.
Because dirt is about $15 a ton. It's getting it to your house, it's expensive.
That's right, you're paying the fuel bill and
Yeah.
the labor. And
So I think it's about $55 on a regular bill to get it. So, is there anything else you'd like to tell us about fall maintenance?
Yeah, well, we just saw that octopus. We are getting close to furnace season.
Mm-hmm.
I've actually, the last 3 inspections I did with the higher efficiency furnaces, we are seeing more bird's nest in the flues and those items.
Mm-hmm.
Well, a big concern there is carbon monoxide in the home, which is a life safety issue or can be a severe issue.
So we get a,
furnace inspection or furnace tune-up is always a good idea.
Mm-hmm. so you just
have your
call
HVAC guy.
your HVAC, your
Yeah,
favorite HVAC
definitely,
guy
yeah,
show up.
Definitely not me on that. But,
Yeah, it's about $125 for that.
I think the general services,
Yeah,
$125.
and then carbon monoxide detector.
Yeah, carbon monoxide detector. Everyone should have those in their home, not only for the furnace but the water heater.
Are you seeing more of the combo smoke detector, combo carbon
Yeah,
monoxide
so-
detectors?
Yes, absolutely. And there's new ones that are app-based even, meaning that if they give any alarms, they actually send it to your phone.
Wow.
And they are monitoring all the time. You can pull up your indoor air quality. I'm kind of the gadget guy.
Did not know that.
Yeah, it's really neat. So,
Okay.
and they're about the same price as a regular smoke detector or carbon monoxide.
Okay.
Under $100.
Well, Eric will be our guest again at a later date to talk about things on the inside of your house. But we appreciate him showing up today. I'll be back next Monday around 12:10 with more information on real estate. Thank you.
Thanks for letting me have
Sure.
me. This is great.